Larry, how are you, man?
Good, Tim. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, Larry. Good to see your Corvette, too. Look at this thing. Slick black Corvette. What year is it, man?
69.
69. It's got some body mods going on here, and I can't walk past it without asking about them.
Yeah.
Fender flares, the hood, the tail end, a little something different with the back glass, the wing. Wow, there's a lot going on here, Larry.
Yeah, you're right. There's just about every panel on it's been touched in some way or another that
Really?
I've done something to it. Yeah.
Now, you've done all the body work yourself?
Had a really good instructor.
Larry knows what's happening with the Corvette, man. Look at this thing. Wow, you got some really cool leg burners on the side.
Yep.
You ain't never stepped out there and roasted your ankle, have you?
I've had those things on there for
Yep.
35, 40 years.
Wow.
But it was interesting back in the day when I was younger and the friends and girls were younger,
Sure.
is you could always tell the keeper girlfriend because she's the one that had the raspberry on the back of her leg that started heel over. And
Yeah.
once it healed over, you knew she was a keeper.
I tell you what, that Larry's Corvette, man, I got a ride in it even though she burned her ankle. Hey, man, the car looking fantastic. When you put black on a car, you better be good with your body work, right?
Absolutely right.
I think you nailed it here. You flared the fender so it'll hold the wide tires, man. Wow, fantastic job, man. I could never tell what year it is because you reconfigured the nose on this thing, yeah?
That's actually a custom front bumper for a C4.
Okay.
So it was within, it was a Cominari piece. And it was within 2 inches of what the C3 measured, so I figured I can make that fit, which I
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
And the headlights slipped down in the center of the grill.
All right.
So
Cool.
it's a little different and it cleaned up the front end a lot.
Yep. And the back glass?
The back glass, actually, this piece was originally something that Eckler's made back in the probably 70s and 80s. But I had a fella cut a windshield out of a Mazda SUV and fit it in there, so it's got the right curvature.
Okay.
So it's actually a glass window.
Wow, I was gonna ask. You're familiar with Eckler's and their fiberglass designs and things, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've used a lot of their parts over the years.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, I can tell. Look at this thing. It's fantastic, man. Wow. What you got under the hood, man? Because if you got side pipes like that, you gotta have something really cool under the hood.
Inline 6.
Inline six. Well, let's see that. Let's see the inline six in a Vet. Let's check this out. Larry, what do you got under the hood here, man? Look at this thing. Wow, I'm looking at some kind of injection going on here. Yeah, what is that?
Well, it's a 479-inch all aluminum big block.
Yeah.
And when I put the supercharger on it, I wanted everything under the hood. So I used Mikuni carburetors for a number of years, and then later on I decided to build a fuel injection system. So put fuel oils on it, injectors, and now all those things that still look like carburetors are actually throttle bodies.
Wow.
So it's controlled by an old Holley Commander 950 that I have to keep a laptop, air gap laptop, because it doesn't speak a new enough language to understand anything else.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I'm looking at forced induction baby blower underneath this setup here. These injectors are outrageous looking. I love the way you got the carbon fiber, dressed them out like that. It actually matches the valve covers, the top side of the engine.
Yeah.
It's beautifully done, man. I'm loving it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I did the carbon fibers in there because I had to gut the carburetors,
Mm-hmm.
and I use that to block everything off so there's no airflow escaping where it's not controlled.
Yeah.
So it all works pretty well. I can reach in and start at any time.
Sure.
It goes cold, warm. I got a 6-speed Richmond behind it, so it cruises down the highway.
Nice.
About 3,000 RPM at 120 miles an hour.
Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah, I bet you can go anywhere with this thing, man.
Yeah, I just drove it 120 some miles this morning from St.
Okay.
Pete to get here.
Really?
Yep.
St. Petersburg.
So, yeah, if it's on a trailer, it's broken.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha.
yeah, it's a driver car.
That's how you enjoy it, Larry.
Yep. I've
bet you.
had it for 49 years. Ordered it from the factory in '68 and had it delivered in January of '69.
Really?
Yep.
So you bought it brand new and brought it up to this level. I could imagine what this car looked like when you started on it. you had to dissect the whole car to do this.
Pretty much, but
Yeah,
it was an evolution. You know, it
Yeah,
happened over the years. Most of the body work I did in '78. I did the nose in '91, '92.
Okay.
And things just evolve.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to get finished with it. I mean, you're never done.
You're absolutely right. They're never-